All right, we're going to talk about the offense in just a second because when we talk about the Cowboys, that's where we usually go. But, Damien, I know you want to talk defense. And Micah Parsons, A, how difficult is it to move over to that defensive end position? And, B, how did he do in your mind?
Well, listen, Michael Parsons is a special linebacker coming out of Penn State. And most of the time he rushed from off the ball, linebacker spot. So for him to move to defensive end like this, that's almost unprecedented. You don't see off-the-ball linebackers playing at the defensive end spot. And the one thing you saw about Michael Parsons, he has unbelievable burst up the field and around the corner. And he was giving the Los Angeles Chargers right tackle all types of fits and problems, and he kept flip-flopping from one end to the other end. But you could just see the speed and burst all day. He was creating all types of pressure on Justin Herbert throughout the game.
And, Tim, from the second that Zeke signed that big contract with the Cowboys, people were saying it was a mistake before the ink dried. You can't give that money to a running back. What did you see out of the Cowboys' run game today that was pivotal in this win?
Well, I think the key is we just look at the collective group. So both Zeke and Pollard, basically you're looking at, 29 rush attempts for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. So when that is the case, when it's not just one back, it means the guys up front are moving people all around, which was the case. I mean, there was plenty of times where guys were getting into the second level, as you see Zeke here, being able to finish without any contact until you get to the linebacker level. Then it's Pollard out in the open field, untouched. There were so many opportunities where these guys had, clear running lanes, big lanes to run through. And again, getting into the secondary without being touched. So, look, regardless of who's got the big contract or whether they should or shouldn't have signed Zeke to that big contract, the reality is if the guys up front are doing it, there are plenty of good backs to get it done. And I think it's just a better way for Dallas to operate offensively. When they run the football like that, then Dak is at his best because he's really an efficient quarterback. I don't think he's necessarily the guy you want to have, near 40 attempts every single week. I think he's best when he can be efficient, which he was today. At one point I looked up, I think he was 20 of 24, and he was completely efficient. And I think a lot of that has to do with how they ran the football.
Guys, I want to get back to Micah Parsons just for a second. Go ahead, David.
Guys, I'm not used to Tim giving this much love to the offensive line. Can I just take this in for a second? I just want to take this in for Tim giving all this love.
Hey, take it in, Big Wood. I said I am happy to give the love to that offensive line because they were outstanding. Look, if you allow a play caller to call nearly 30 runs in a football game, that tells you that the guys up front are doing their job.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.